What's going on, guys? It's your boy Burrow77. Had some nice luck there in the first few matches. We got Slovakia versus Romania to end halftime in a draw, just like we were looking for our parlay. And then we got Ukraine plus the half on the Asian handicap slash double chance there in the first half across the line. So nice little parlay for the halftime lines. Cashes plus 157. Got a bunch of the shots on target we were looking for. Got a lot of the score lines, that we were predicting. So that worked out well. Next up, we have Czech versus Turkey. Give me 1 second here, guys. I'm having a little issue with my stream. I just want to make sure that this is, it's definitely going well on YouTube. It looks like it's fine on Instagram. It's just Twitter's the place that is having an issue getting the stream. So give me 1 second here. Okay, cool. We're good. All right, dope. So yeah, unfortunately here, Patrick Schick is injured for Czech Republic. That's kind of their striker. I have a futures ticket on him to be the leading goal scorer for Czech. So this knock is not ideal. He is currently tied with that with one. But I think that a lot of the work will fall to Hoslik here. So let's take a look at his shots on target prices. Hoslik's minus 115 over on FanDuel. I definitely like that a lot. Gruler, you got to take Arda Gruler, right? Let's see. What's his number at? Good to see him healthy enough to start this match. I don't know why they sat him and brought him on for 20 minutes. Either he was healthy enough to go or he wasn't. I don't know. Hey, what up, Leg? Good to see you. We're on Arda Gruler props to score or assist, shots on target, all that jazz. Hoslik is minus 115 on FanDuel. I think he'll be picking up a lot of the work from Schick. Chatal isn't a bad look either. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. This is a guy who plays for Marseille, right? No, this is the Slavia Prague guy. Okay. 16 goals, 5 assists, and 34 caps for Slavia Prague, who played in Europa this year, right? I believe Slavia Prague did play Europa League. Yes, they played. They got knocked out by Milan in a 4-2 and a 3-1 head-to-head. So, yeah, he's solid. He's definitely a decent player who I've seen a little bit of, 25 years old. I like his shot and shot on target props as well. I do think that Czech will be going for it here in the first half. I think both of these teams are really going to go for it. I like Cal Halungu playing where I see him in a couple of different lineups. I see him playing more in the midfield and kind of up top, playing more of that 10 role, and Gruler out on the wing, which I think is probably a more accurate lineup, with Ozcan dropping back and Cal Halungu moving up here forward to Gruler's spot and Gruler bumping out to the wing. So I like Cal Halungu's shots and shot on target. He is probably, if he's not the guy on PKs, it's got to be either Yilmaz or Yildiz. So, but it wouldn't surprise me if Cal Halungu was on PKs. He's on him for Inter Milan, and he's got a cannon of a foot. So I definitely like that. Soychuk also likes to jack for chicks from outside the box. And yeah, I definitely see goals here. Both teams to score feels pretty good. So let's check out that price. Both teams to score minus 125. Yeah, I think that's a pretty playable number. I wonder what's the over under here. Over under 2.5. Overs plus 105 over on Caesars. I could get to over 2.5 here, and then if you want to make a little both teams to score over 2.5 parlay, I definitely don't hate that. If you want to go back to goal in both halves stuff here, minus 115 for a goal to be scored in both halves looks pretty nice over on Caesars compared to minus 132 on FanDuel and minus 165 on Bet Rivers. That's a nice little price there for a goal to be scored in both halves. Who's gonna win this game? This has big draw energy. 2-2 draw would be pretty cool to see. I don't know. 1-1 doesn't surprise me though. I don't know. I could be talked into Turkey winning this, just with Czechs. A little bit lack of depth, but it's not like Turkey's super deep either. The draw is probably the right play here at plus 235. Yeah, so we'll move on from that one. We'll get into legs Turkey money line, guys. So look, I can get there, I guess. Let's see what Arda Gruler's to score assist prop is. I think this is only going to give me FanDuel plus 150. So I'll have to look that up on DraftKings real quick just to see what he's there. Yo, what up? 8Ball likes Turkey PK. I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. Czech are big. They're going to have to rely on boxing people out and kind of bodying them up. I definitely don't mind a PK there. Let me see. I'm looking at DraftKings real quick just to see what Gruler to score or assist there is. It's plus 150 on FanDuel. Wow, they really give me the whole list here, huh? Okay, Gruler is plus 175. So if you think the 25 cents on the dollar is worth it for the assist market, I personally don't. I'll take the easier grading on assists for that price difference. So that's just where I'm at with it. Then moving on, we got Portugal versus Georgia. Carva, even money, shot on target on DK, minus 125 on FanDuel. Look, if you think he shoots and gets him on target, I think Carva, actually here, let me switch this background real quick. I think Carva's got himself in a little bit of trouble. I think his dad, his agent, his family, and probably under his directive wrote themselves a check his ass ain't cashing right now, making noise about what he wants to do, moving away from Napoli. And he hasn't performed here in Euros, and it showed. And yeah, I think he wrote himself a check his ass can't cash. If you think he gets a shot on target today, even money's a good price to do it. Carva has just 2 shots in 2 games. Does he make up for it here? Yep. Mike, our AC Milan resident, is, he's not a big Carva guy. I definitely think Carva is good. Mitsuduke shot on target. Yeah, absolutely. I'll probably take him for a goal, to be honest with you. I really like what he's been doing. He's a Mets player. I believe they just got promoted. Them or St. Etienne got promoted from French League 2 to French League 1. So, yeah, I like Mitsuduke here for a shot on target, probably a goal as well. Hey, that's what we're here to talk about. Legs Dallo shot on target. I don't hate that. Polanya got booked last game. I would look at his falls again for sure. I could easily see him getting booked again too, because he's not. I don't know. I could Neto. I don't know. Neto. Let's see. Is he kind of scumbaggy? He feels kind of scumbaggy. He's not too bad. Neves is young. He doesn't really have many cards. He's a good guy to look at, though. Who's he matching up against? Matsuduke. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate Neves falls or maybe even a Neves card here, being 19 and getting a start in midfield with these big Czech guys. That might be a little bit of a problem, especially with Polania already on a booking. If they want to keep him from getting suspended, Neves is probably going to have to pick up some slack here. Yao Felix shots, you have to go Yao Felix shots, because he's never met a shot he doesn't like. I know that people are saying they're going to try and force feed Ronaldo, and they might. And I wouldn't be surprised, but Yao Felix has never turned down an open shot in his life, and he's never met a shot he doesn't like. Yeah, no, definitely no Silva. Portugal is in the driver's seat in this group. They don't feel the need to burn everybody's legs out. I'd expect short rotations here from Portugal too, especially if Georgia does somehow get a goal early. Look, Portugal has the luxury to give a lot of guys some run and some looks here. So, they're not worried about advancing. I do like a shot attempt from Dalot at -140. Matsuduke, 2 shots attempted, just period or first half? Because if that's full game, I definitely love that leg. Felix shots juiced to death. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. I mean, again, he's never met a shot he hasn't liked in his entire life. And the other thing I was saying is I do kind of like Yao Neves here to be booked. 19 years old, getting the start, has to take on Matsuduke and this big-bodied Georgian midfield. So, and Polania is already on a booking too. So if Polania is really trying not to get booked in back-to-back matches, Yao Neves is going to have some space to cover. And at 19 years old, and a guy that you're not going to start in knockout games, he's going to come on as a sub. Not a bad place to, if you have to pick up a booking here, prevent a goal. So yeah, that's kind of what I like there. I like both teams to score here in Georgia, Portugal. Plus 125 over on Caesars. Plus 102 on FanDuel's bottom of the market. So definitely some discrepancies there. Different places are liking goals. Like I said, I think Matsuduke has a good chance at scoring here. So yeah, I like both teams to score to be on the safer side at plus 125. I do think that Portugal, I don't want to say dominates possession, but has a slight possession edge, probably has a shots edge. Georgia's probably going to have to be more clinical when it comes to finishing if they want to score today. I expect the volume to come from Portugal, but maybe not the finishing. It just depends on whether or not Yao Felix decides like scoring or if he's just going to jack up a bunch of shots, or if they get the ball into Ronnie. Yeah, I mean, sure. I tend not to get involved in those media awards. I don't get man of the match markets over here in the States. If I bet on offshore, I probably could, but yeah, if you think Yao Neves plays a long game, I like him here because he's going to be feeding Ronaldo, Felix, and recycling the ball with Polania, who can break the pass out. So I know that the assist that leads to the assist doesn't show up on the score sheet, but the hockey pass is a very important pass here. You guys heard me brag about how Toni Kroos did it twice in the opening match for Germany. And yeah, those are crucial plays here. So yeah, I don't hate Neves as a shout for man of the match. It's just not a market I'm particularly comfortable in betting because it doesn't seem super cut and dry to me. Might have to sprinkle some pizza money on Ronnie, 2 or more goals. Yeah, I mean, you can take him for a brace at plus 360. I also wouldn't hate a goal and an assist. I know everybody was trying to make a big deal out of Ronnie assisting, but he's number 2 all time in Madrid assists. Ronnie's super unselfish, and he's always going to make the pass to a guy who, if he thinks they have a better shot, he's gonna give the ball up because he wants to win more than he wants to pad his stats. That's for sure. So yeah, anyway, I like both teams to score here. You can talk yourself into Special K at his number for a shot on target. I personally like Metzaduke better. I'm going to take both teams to score in this match. And then jumping back to Czech, I'm going to take both teams to score in this one as well. I might just do a little parlay of both teams to score. I'm going to take I think I might take over 2.5 here. I'm definitely taking Gruler to score or assist. I like Hosleek shot on target as a standalone number. And Soinchuk to take a rip at kind of any price as part of a parlay piece. Same thing with Cal Halungu. I like him to shoot, or if you even like a shot, him to take a shot on target. Yeah, look, you just have to kind of understand what the rotations are going to be and have realistic expectations with yourself. For me, I think you're right, top dog. I think that as far as the Portugal game's concerned, I think that the value is looking at Georgia first half shots props here, because Georgia are going to be in desperate need of the win. You're not sure the motivations of Portugal here. You know they're starting some youth and some changed lineups. Even if they do have a lot of the ball, the guys who we think are going to shoot a lot are kind of priced out of our markets and don't have a lot of upside. So the value is looking for the upside and the underdog, and that's Georgia. And I do think that they will have shot volume because let me double check my table here. Yeah, they're dead last in the group with 1 point. They can get into third. They're probably not going to have a legitimate shot at making knockouts, but I mean, they need goals here. They're down goal differential. They have 1 point. They have nothing to lose. They had to get into this tournament because of a qualifier. So Georgia's got nothing but pride on the line here, and the value's in their first half shot market, in my opinion, and their full game shot market, in my opinion, because anytime they get a look, they're gonna try and put it on frame, because it's gonna take greasy contested goals to beat Portugal here. You're gonna have to run, and you're gonna have to do something. So yeah, gotta get shots up. Turkey money line plus both teams to score plus 400 worth a sprinkle. Yeah, if you like that. I'm a little torn on how I want that game to go. Leg likes Turkey. And leg knows ball. So I'm not going to sit here and contradict him. I don't know if I'm going to get involved in a side there. I like both teams to score. So I'm going to take both teams to score. These third round matches have been generally low scoring affairs. Yeah, but you have to look at the table. You got to kind of understand what each team needs. You're right. They have been low scoring affairs. But that's because we just saw 2 matches where everybody had 3 points and the entire group could have advanced. We watched Netherlands-Austria be a 3-2 game in a group that was wide fucking open with France. I mean, Poland was guaranteed out, but that was 3 games where nobody knew where they were going to finish. Same thing with the group of Denmark, Serbia, England, Slovenia. The groups have all been really tight, and when you get really tight games, you tend to get cagey first halves and teams feeling each other out a lot. Maybe combine Georgia shots and cards. I don't hate that. I think that we're probably a little more likely to see cards in the other match. Because this other match, there's actually something to play for here. You know, you got Turkey and Czech fighting it out for who's going to get guaranteed advancement. Czech have to have a win. So I like them to press, and they have physical guys. So I like fouls and cards there as well. And Turkey's no slouch. They'll get chippy with you, no problem. So I think that is a better looking game for fouls and cards. I might just go draw Turkey Czech. Yeah, I definitely don't hate that. I also don't hate doing halftime draw and then at half playing draw again. 0-0. What happened in 3 halves of the first 2 games today. Shout out my boy Mike for mentioning that in Discord. But, and then we saw 4 halves and 0-0 yesterday in the afternoon window. And we didn't get we got 1 0-0 half in the France-Poland match. So 0-0 has been a very common scoreline that is reasonable to play for first half and second half here in most of these games. So if you want to go that way, I can see it. But I like both teams to score in both of these matches. Any first half draws I like for this 3 p.m. slate. Cash nicely with first p.m. draws. We did cash nice in a first half draw. If anything, I would maybe look at Czech Turkey. I think no matter what happens in Georgia, Portugal, I think it would have to be 0-0 for a draw there. And I just see that game being way too open. Czech Turkey, I don't mind for a first half draw. I can see that one being pretty cagey. So I could definitely see a little bit of a feeling out or a lot of shots coming from not prime targets inside the 18-yard box here early. Just kind of firing some warning shots and feeling the match out. So yeah, first half draw in Czech Turkey feels okay. I'm not sure I'm going to play it, but I don't hate it. Let's see if anybody's like dogged in the first half. Yeah, Gruler shot on target. I'm going to play him to score or assist, to be honest with you. We can get anything on the Asian handicaps, maybe, for the first half. If you like Turkey, you can get Turkey at a pick'em on the first half at -105. So that's basically a draw no bet for the first half. Let's see if we do Turkey pick'em and maybe Czech and maybe Georgia first half Asian handicap. Georgia double chance first half is -115. If you guys like that, that includes the draw. I don't necessarily think Georgia score, but I kind of like having that on my side. That pays +265 as a parlay. Georgia first half. Double chance and Turkey draw no bet. It's not a bad little play because if you get the draw no bet, then you're just playing Georgia double chance first half -115. Or I guess you could play Portugal to score in the first half. Anyway, let me see what you guys, I don't know if you read the into the line movement, but yeah, I mean, I'm not huge. I'm not huge on following public money because, in my opinion, that's what a lot of this tends to be. It can be sharper guys that have lineups and stuff like that and projections and can move quickly on them, but I'm not nervous about. Again, I don't like a side in that one, to be honest with you. I'm not huge on taking a side in Turkey, Czech. I just like both teams to score there, and I can see an argument for the over 2.5 if you want to get there. I also don't hate playing that game as a draw. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate fouls in that Turkey match either. By anybody. Again, it's the more competitive match. Czech has to win this game. Turkey just needs a draw. So it's going to be the more competitive match. Turkey on the draw, no bet. Taking the public line movement means that people are moving on to Czech. So Turkey just needs a draw to advance here. I think they still need to do it by attacking, though. I think they know that they don't want to just defend for 90 minutes. But we'll see. Anything else you guys got? I'm getting ready to wrap this up. I'm getting pretty hungry for some lunch. I got to get my bets in, finish putting stuff in Discord, and get on with the afternoon. Easy money, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully Portugal comes out with their foot on the throttle for you. I don't see why they wouldn't, but I can see them getting countered by Georgia. So I like both teams to score in that one. And we'll just see. There's been a trend of the underdogs scoring first, too. So I'm not saying that Portugal won't answer back. Asian handicap over 1 here might be a good look if we can get a decent price on it. No, you got Portugal team to score 1 in the first half. That might be a live. You could probably play that live. So if you want, you can save some ducats and try and find some live angles if you like. I actually wouldn't hate both teams to score first half here for Georgia, Portugal, just for the hell of it, just as a nice little lottery ticket. Let's see what that price is. Both to score in both halves, highest scoring half. Well, Georgia goal by itself in the first half is plus 245. Both teams to score in the first half is plus 450, and that's not shopped around. So, yeah, I don't have that market super in front of me. It's kind of difficult to shop. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I am going to be on Gruler to score or assist, shot on target. Hosleek, shot on target. I might figure out something to do with Chital here up top. Kalahulungu might be part of a parlay. Felix first half shots is worth a look. Same with Ronnie. I think you're going to be priced out of that market, though. I'm going to look at Metzaduke very hard. I like his shot on target, and I might take the leap and do some of his first half shots stuff. So anyway, appreciate you guys. Make sure to like and subscribe here on Discord. be sure to join me and Young Leg tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Instead of doing Copa America live streams, we have our live show where we will be talking about Copa America, stuff for Euros, futures, etc., etc. And then look for me. I am going to join Nick Diani, who's been on here, our Italian friend, on his Kicks and Picks podcast. I have no idea when they publish that, but I'll be sure to share it when I'm out. So yeah, be sure to subscribe here on YouTube. We will have 2 days off. Thursday and Friday, we are off for Euros, but we will be doing Copa America streams at night, and I will be getting back into the baseball stuff as well. I believe Josh and I are going to try and link up on Friday afternoon to do a live stream for baseball. So be sure to subscribe on YouTube, get all those notifications, and then link to join the Discord is in the video description as well. It's $15 a month. We have a lot of fun. We watch the games. We talk shit on soccer, baseball, basically any sport you can think of. We like to watch. We like to bet. We like to talk shit. So catch y'all later. Peace.